Really quick, how do you feel, buddy? Or that's Vengeance, sorry.
I feel amazing. I just went off.
That was Vengeance right here. He said he feels amazing. He just went off. I think we have a map number 2 ready, set to go. These players are going to go ahead and get those rules set. But what did you see out of Team Infinity right there, Ryan, that they did wrong?
I think they had a slow start, and they got to get step up their game, which they started to do at the end. And communication's key. These guys started to get a little flustered at times, so if they can stay cool, calm, and relaxed, they'll bounce back into it. They're certainly experienced pros. So I think it's time to go to game number 2, which is going to be Domination.
Domination. In Domination, 2 teams compete for control of 3 specific locations within a map. Teams are awarded points for controlling these positions for the duration of the game. Stay secure. The more locations under your control, the more points you are awarded. The first team to reach 200 points, or the team with the most points at the end of the game, wins.
That video is so badass. All right, we're gonna kick it off here on Domination, Resistance, and this time we're gonna have Infinity playing as Spetsnaz on top side. Guys, it's gonna be 5 minutes on each side of the map. The total score from both sides will determine the winner. And then with 5-minute round Domination, Asher, you cannot let your team get back too far because there's not a lot of ground to make it back up.
Yep, so we're playing Domination here. The map is called Resistance. There are a lot of small corridors here on Resistance. You can see the B flag is very volatile. It's kind of an area of the map where anything can happen. Grenades come flying through that hallway, that alleyway. There are lots of stun grenades, Semtex. There's all kinds of stuff flying through there. So it's going to be a little standoff, it looks like, right here for this B flag early on. We're seeing shots from Vengeance. BigTymer down here over for the OpTic side is making moves, flanking around the map. Meanwhile, Merc picking up a couple big kills right there.
OpTic uses different strategies all day today, where you see them split the map by going A and C and then not going for B. And right now, that's exactly what we were going to see early on. And they do that with A and C, only this time it's Infinity that's pulling off that strategy, not OpTic, as OpTic is only controlling B. If Infinity's got A and C going for a Domination as they're pushing the B choke point here.
Yeah, that would be Team Infinity took those early 2 flags. However, OpTic managed to switch it back around now. They do have 2 flags as we see Merc approaching the B flag. Infinity on that B flag, trying to take it. Merc coming up really clutch right there. Has 1 kill, then another saves the B flag.
Almost had
very
B
close
about
to
a
Infinity.
second, not even a half a second from getting B, and they were not able to do it as somebody from OpTic came in and took care of Gunshy. So these guys are resetting with OpTic now controlling both A and B. They're going to take the lead on the map here, 19-21 in favor of OpTic with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. They're going to go for another B push, and this time they got 2 guys on it for a tap. And again, they knock him down. That's going to be, I think we got 3, oh no, and 3 knockdown for OpTic right now, right?
Infinity was so close to capturing that B flag right there. And Merc just came up so clutch for OpTic Gaming. Now Infinity finds themselves thrown back into their spawn and letting OpTic control the center of the map as we see Merc here pushing up, picking up another kill on Infinity. He's going to go ahead and push into the spawn, picking up another. They're headhunting. Merc goes for another kill, just barely misses it. Infinity now on respawn. Merc coming back into the game, going ahead and throwing stuns and grenades at that B flag. Again, that's a very, very crucial choke point on the map.
They're doing a good job knocking these guys down, but they can't get in a position to get B. I don't know if maybe they're going to switch it up, try to go A, because B is not working out for them. Every time they try to get in there, since it's a small corridor, a lot of grenades and stuff, it's easy to knock somebody off of B, and they seem to be struggling to get in there and push in. So now you see Infinity starting to take more of the right side of push on A to do take care of that.
Now you hear the teams communicating quite a bit up here. I don't know if you guys can hear them in the crowd, but there's a lot of chatter going on over here on the OpTic side. Definitely communicating effectively, and that's why they're in the lead right now, Ryan.
Yeah, these OpTic's not getting aggressive, going for a 3-tap by any means, but they're sitting back, making sure that A and B is constantly covered. Try to push up the right side of the map and try to get A. No dice, as somebody from OpTic was sitting back waiting for him to make sure he didn't get it. So these guys are just sticking it to Infinity right now. OpTic Gaming playing at a whole nother level with the lead 63-40, so that deficit being down by 23 points. You cannot allow that any longer, or else it'll be almost impossible to come back on the second side of this Domination match.
OpTic just has a stranglehold right now on Infinity. The score on the board is 69-43. OpTic just maintaining those 2 flags, not trying to get too aggressive, just doing an amazing job of playing domination the way it's supposed to be played. Just holding off the other team, setting up some map control, and not getting too aggressive. Maybe we'll see a push out of them here pretty soon, but right now they're doing a great job. 1 minute and 15 seconds left on the clock.
All right, it's Gunshy getting an excellent spot back into it. We got rRSoul. They've been having some time in there, but right now they need to step it up, down 1-0 in this series. They are continuing to get hammered by OpTic, who looks cool, calm, and relaxed. All of these guys have been here before on a big stage with nothing like this. With the stakes so high, not only for bragging rights, but $400,000 on the line for first place, $200,000 for second place. The numbers are astronomical, and the intensity of this match is continuing to pick up, Astro.
Let me tell you something. Merc has been giving Infinity fits. He keeps pushing into the Infinity spawn. They don't expect it, and he just goes off and manages to hit his shots there. Infinity is really getting thrown off by Merc's gameplay. He keeps pushing into that spawn, and it's just probably driving him crazy right now.
As time is dwindling down, if you look up, there's going to be an opportunity up top there. He's continuing along, make sure no one touches B. And that entire map is controlled. A and B was controlled by OpTic literally almost the entire time, as only Infinity was able to hold C here.
All right, so right now the score on the board is 105 to 61 in favor of OpTic Gaming.
44-point lead going into the